A warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview for this opening event, the Kranji Plate. Distance run is 2,000 meters. We start off the first runner coming up for scrutiny will be number one, Carrot Love. Carrot Love was the one who ended up finishing on 8th on this occasion. Was almost in that third last position was Carrot Love and eventually ended up finishing on 8th out of 9 runners, just beating one home. Stentorian was the one who came and won by a comfortable margin, and look at the ease at which Stentorian won, whereas Carrot Love ended up in the ruck. Winner of a race, that sprint trip is Carrot Love. Smuggler's Court Zealous, rated at 41. 2 will be Amazing Stride. The eventual winner in this race is Amazing Stride. Well, up there was Amazing Stride and notched up that win of almost 3.5 lengths, beating a Vibrant Queen is Amazing Stride. Speaking of which, at Mirabilis, or the distance of 1400 meters, rated at 40, spotting tongue strap. Gold Empire comes in next. This horse was in that mid position and then eventually ended up finishing on 8th over that 1600 meter trip in winter. Winner beating Cigar Galaxy by a margin of half a length was Gold Empire. On this occasion, ran a poor race over that distance of 1600, finishing on 8th out of 11. Did the running and finished on ending up 8th. Odysseus the winner. And Refreshment comes in next, who finished on 6th. Rosario was the winner. Refreshment ran 6th out of 10 runners on this occasion, having run 4th on the first occasion being Circle of Dreams and second being Glorious Stride. In this occasion, ended up 6th out of 10 runners. Rosario was the winner on that occasion. Refreshment finished on 6th out of 10 runners over the distance of 16, rated at 32 for tongue strap. We move on to the second race, the Sir Cecil Plate, horses rated 22.45. We have a look at number one, Domina. The eventual winner in this race was Domina. Well, waiting to launch an assault. Baltimore also coming up for scrutiny on this occasion, was being produced about 5 wide off the fence in that mid pack was Baltimore, but Domina was the one who eventually came and notched up that win, having run second in his last starting. Pretty consistent right throughout last winter was Domina. It's one tongue struck crossnose when basket, but side cheek piece rated at 45. 11 on the other hand is Baltimore, who ran ending up third on this occasion in that race number 160 in last winter. Domina was the winner, rated at 24. One tongue struck crossnose pen and side cheek piece is number 11 Baltimore. Well, 2 will be the Strikingly, the eventual winner in this race. Strikingly, number 4 Augusto, number 6 Ebot, number 9 Immortal Beauty, and number 10 Mega Success are the runners we have a look at. But let's start off with the Strikingly. The eventual winner in this race is Strikingly, winner over the distance of 1200 meters in the same class. Rated at 44 tongue strap basket with cross nose band. Number 4 on the other hand is Augusto. Ended up finishing on 5th on this outing was Augusto. Well, got that run and ended up eventually finished on ending up 5th out of 9 runners behind the Strikingly is Augusto in race number 35 for tongue strap, rated at 41. Number 6 on the other hand, Ebotse, finished on a fine second, although a long way second in fact, rated 38 for tongue strap crossnose band road. Number 9 on the other hand is Immortal Beauty, finished on 7th out of 9 runners, just beat 2 homes for tongue strap, rated at 30. Mega Success finished on 3rd on the sorting, rated at 28. We have a look at Isabel. Isabel was the one who ran 4th out of 8 runners. This is race number 2 of the current summer season run. Is Isabel, who over the distance of 1400 meters finished on 4th on this occasion in race number 2 of the current summer seasons from Blinkers, Tungster, Crossnose Band and Hood, rated at 43. 5 will be Smile of Beauty. Smile of Beauty ran 3rd. Divine Art was the winner, and Smile of Beauty was the one you cannot miss it, in the silks of yellow with grey hoops, who was down the center spot in the red cap, finished on 3rd out of 8 runners, second for most part of the journey, and ran 3rd out of 8 runners. Divine Art was the one who literally flew in the last part to come and notch up that win, putting basket bid rated at 41. And 7 will be Bold Act. Bold Act was the one, horse number 7, speaking of which, out of Adelia, who's had a couple of outings. None of his runs merit any consideration, finishing on off the frame, 14th out of 14 runners. Roman Spirit was the winner. This is the last winter run from Blinkers tongue strap, rated at 34. 8 will be Acantha. Akantha was the one who ran fifth on this outing. Double Vision was the winner on this occasion and was angling for his run. Was Akantha out of Dali at a Smoking Bell in the silks of grey with white and grey half sleeves. Quartered cap is Akantha, who finished on fifth, having run eighth being Super Mavella. And in this occasion, the sprint trip ended up finishing on fifth out of 10 runners, rated at 30s from Tungstar Crossnose Band. And number 12 will be Emeraldo. Was in that pack bunch was Emeraldo last, in fact, and finished on ending up ninth out of 9 runners in race number 1 of this opening race of this season. Finished on ending up ninth, where Mehra was a winner on that occasion, and Emeraldo finished on last on the outing in race number 1 from Tungstar Crossnose Band Rubber Debit, rated at 24. We move on to the third race, the Justice P. Medapa Memorial Trophy. Handicap horses rated 40 to 65. Distance run is 1200 meters. And we have a look at number 1, Blue God, who ran fifth. Bharat was the winner on this occasion. And Blue God is speaking of which, out of Astral Flash. Finished on fifth out of 9 runners. Fifth right throughout was Blue God. And was a winner in race number 36 last winter. Went over to Chennai and finished on fifth out of 9 runners. Bharat, the winner, rated at 58 from Tungstar and Crossnose Band. Number 2 will be Densetsu. The eventual winner in this race was Densetsu in Chennai, where he picked up a race beating over a distance of 1100 meters. Was a comfortable winner by 5.5 lengths. Subsequently was withdrawn in this current summer season in race number 6 in Divine Arts wins from Tungstar, rated at 58, running for the first time this summer. 3 will be Don Carlos. The eventual winner in this race is Don Carlos. Well over the trip of 1200 meters, literally pulverized the opposition. 6 1/4 lengths was a margin of victory, and that sums up the story of Don Carlos emerging victorious. Cougar Mountain out of Rennes from Tungstar, rate 58. 4 will be Kallu Sakkare. Kallu Sakkare was the one who ended up finishing on fifth in race number 36, having won a race in last winter, in the early part of winter in race number 34, beating Indian Blues, and subsequently ran fifth behind Own Legacy. This is the current, this is the last winter season, but the one which I told you before was the previous summer season run you're looking at. And Kallu Sakkare in race number 36 finished on fifth behind Blue God, rated 50 cents for Tungstar. Crimson Flame ran seventh, having run fourth behind Aquastic and second behind Flight On in last winter. This is the current summer season. Race number 31 is the one which is in question. Divine Star was the winner, and Crimson Flame finished on 7th out of 8 runners, just beat one home on that occasion. From Tungstar, rated at 51. 6 will be Run for the Sun. Run for the Sun was the eventual winner in this race. Was Run for the Sun, and emerged a clear winner, in fact, by 6 lengths, beating Femme Fatale is Run for the Sun. Win Legend of Glamorous Approach is number 6, Run for the Sun. Race number 7 of the last winter run you're looking at. Back-to-back wins, in fact, having won previously as well, and in the last winter as well, is Run for the Sun. Tungstar Crossnose Band, rate 51. Cesareeno was the one who ended up finishing on 7th on that occasion. Led the field for most of the journey. Dropped back gradually to end up finishing on 7th out of 8 is Cesareeno. Later more out of Escadale in Chennai, having run 5th out of 9 runners. Delavi was the winner from Blinkers Tungstar, rated at 47. Diablo is the eventual winner in this race. This is the Hyderabad contender who was starting to catch up with the front runner and came and eventually won on this occasion in race number 83 of the Hyderabad season run. Look at the sparkling acceleration produced by Diablo come and pass the front runners and emerge victorious to win by 1 1/4 lengths, putting Tungstar Crossnose Band, rated at 46. Vibrant Bliss comes in next, who finished 8th was Vibrant Bliss. Circle of Dreams was the winner. Race number 11 is the one which is in question, the current season run, where in Chennai was a winner in race number 118, beating Jundalop, and 4th behind Echoes of Thunder is Vibrant Bliss, and this is race number 11 of the current season. Finished on 8th being Circle of Dreams is Vibrant Bliss, rated at 46. Well, 10 will be Il Volo. Il Volo finished on 9th. Bishop was the winner, and Il Volo was the one sporting that orange cap. Finished on 9th out of 12 runners in Bishop's win in race number 38, having finished 6th behind Divine Art on the previous occasion is number 10, Il Volo. Cougar Mountain out of Leptis Magna from Tungstar Crossnose Band, Rubber Bet, rated at 44. Cecilian is the one we have a look at, who finished 5th. Fortis was the winner, was nicely positioned and ended up finishing on 5th on this outing, was second for most for a journey, and once asked for an acceleration, the pressure was applied and ended up eventually finishing on 5th out of 10 runners. Having done the running for most part of the journey, dropped back gradually to end up finishing on 5th. Winner in Chennai, beating Tolukian by a margin of a neck, in fact, from Tungsten Crosser band rated at 42. Whirlwind comes in next, who is coming from Calcutta. Whirlwind winner in his last starting, beating Cashable, and in this occasion ran 4th out of 5 runners behind Kitaro is number 12. Whirlwind win legend out of Wind of Soul from Tungsten Crosser band, Dexter Ringbet rated at 41. The World Blood Donor Day Cup will be the 4th race in today's card, the feature event of the day, which is for maiden horses 3 years old only. Distance run is 1600 meters. One will be Alamgir. Alamgir was the one who ended up finishing on 4th on this occasion, having run 4th on the first occasion behind Mountain Jewel, and then subsequently ran 5th in his next outing in last winter, and thereafter in summer was withdrawn on the first occasion in race number 22. In this occasion ran 4th out of 10 runners, 4th right throughout. Rosario was the winner from Tungsten Crossings band, rated at 30 is number 1 Alamgir. 2 will be CR7, who ran 11th. The challenge accepted was the winner, and CR7 was the one who was running last at the stage and eventually finished on 11th out of 12 runners, just beat one home on that occasion, having finished 11th out of 12 in his previous run. And Ziva's win is CR7. Planetaire out of Win and Joy in race number 37, what you're looking at, finished on just beating one home. Well, we move on to number 3, that's Darrington, and number 4, Edmonton. These are the 2 runners. Darrington was the one who ran 2nd in last winter behind Sycon, and 3rd behind Gold Empire. But surprisingly, he did not show that form in his next outing in here in summer in race number 22. Ran a pathetic race, finishing on 7th out of 11 runners behind Moon Star is Darrington. Putting blinkers, Tungsten Crossers band, hood rated at 31. Edmonton is the one who ran 5th on this occasion, having run 10th out of 10 runners behind Fortis. 5th out of 11 runners behind Moonstar. Certainly on an improving note is number 4 Edmonton. Gusto of Lady of Luxuries from Tongue Strap is number 4. 5 will be Assurances. Assurances was the one who ran 6th behind Polestar on the first starting and subsequently was withdrawn in Vegata's win. This is race number 29 you're looking at. Ran 6th out of 11 runners. Sunshine was the winner on this occasion, and Assurances finished on in that mid-pack over the trip of 1400 meters. The Sporting Blinkers and Tongue Strap is number 5, Assurances. Sanis Parakumata Chili Girl is number 5, Assurances. 6 will be Pristine Glory. Pristine Glory ran 8th. Dedication was the winner, and Pristine Glory in the silks of red, white sleeves, with the red seam striped cap is Pristine Glory, who's had a couple of outings. Started off by running 3rd on the first occasion, thereafter ran 3rd again, and the mile trip finished on 2nd behind Finn Boss is Pristine Glory. Thereafter ran 8th in race number 182. Dedication was the winner, rated at 35 is Pristine Glory. The 5th race will be the Meydan Plate for horses rated 18 above. Distance run, 6th distance run is 1200 meters, and we have a look at number 1 Imperial Blue. One very fluently is Imperial Blue, and number 7 Ricardo was the one who came and finished on 2nd on this outing is Ricardo. But Imperial Blue, look at the ease in a pillar to post victory, one warding off from the field to win by a margin of 3 3/4 of a length is Imperial Blues from Tungsten Crossnose band, rated at 109. Number 7 on the card is Ricardo, ended up finishing on 2nd. Winner in Chennai, beating Czar, but on this occasion ran 2nd out of 8 runners. Imperial Blue was the winner, rated at 93 from Tungsten Crossers band, hood is number 7 Ricardo. Well, 2 will be Global Influence, and number 8 also coming up is 1000 Words. These are the 2 runners. Global Influence, the horse which raced in Calcutta, who ran 2nd behind 2nd in race number 164, and thereafter ran 8th behind Rafael as Global Influence for Tongue Stop, rated at 106, whereas the other runner, that's number 8 in the card, 1000 Words, was a winner in back-to-back wins and won 2nd in his previous outing. But on this run, ran 4th out of 9 runners, having run most of the times in a pillar-to-post victory. And in this occasion, also led the field and finished on 4th over that 1400 meter trip is 1000 words for Tungster Basket Bit rated at 92. 3 will be Crown Drive. This is the Mysore run of Crown Drive. Czar also coming up for scrutiny. Well, Czar finished on 3rd on that occasion, but Crown Drive was the one who ran 6th on this outing, having run 5th out of 8 runners be an Imperial Blue and 6th out of 12 runners be an Old Gate. Pretty consistent in Chennai. In fact, having won 3 races is Crown Rise for Tungster Plate 102, whereas the other runner, that's Czar, well, ran 3rd in Bangalore Summer behind Imperial Blue, and thereafter went to Mysore and finished on 3rd again behind Aldgate, rated at 100 for Tungster Crossnose Band. Kalamitsi comes the next. Win legend at a practically perfect is Kalamitsi. In Chennai ran 6th, having finished 4th in his previous outing in Chennai being Naughty Chama. But this run in here at Bangalore finished on 2nd out of 7 runners being Champions Way is number 5 Kalamitsi for Tungster Crossnose Band, rated at 96, and this is a very close finish between Champions Way and Kalamitsi. Clifford comes in next. Clifford was the one who was getting that run on the inside railing. Looked like he would come and finish on far more closer, but ultimately fell back to finish on 6th. Ultimately is Clifford, having run 2nd behind Blackstone with 4th behind Cool Rider, and 6th on this occasion is Clifford. Phoenix Star out of Jolly Roo, Swan Tungster rated at 95. 9 will be Berrettini. Berrettini was the one who ran 2nd in Bangalore last winter behind Never Given, and 3rd behind Isn't She Beautiful. Subsequently went to Chennai and ran 6th out of 11 runners. Time and Tide was the winner on that occasion of the 1200 meter trip, and this horse has returned back to Bangalore to run in the Bangalore races. Swan Tungster rated at 91 is Berrettini, and Uchaswa is the one we have a look at, who ran 7th on this occasion. Well, a winner in Hyderabad, and subsequently ran 2nd in his next outing with 5th being Majalito in race number 158 is Ucharaswas, and in this occasion in race number 25 finished on 7th out of 10 runners. Merope was the winner for Tungster rated at 80 is number 10. Well, with the last race coming up, the Royal Command Plate distance runners 1200 meters. Number 1 will be El Rey and number 3 Pole Star are the 2 runners we have a look at. El Rey was the one who finished on 7th out of 10 runners on this occasion is El Rey, having won a race in race number 127 and subsequently ran 2nd in his next outing, and this is the run in Circle of Dreams when ran 7th rated at 45, whereas Pole Star was the one winner in race number 173 beating Husanara, and in this occasion ran 6th out of 10 runners. Circle of Dreams is the winner, rated at 40s for Tungster and Basket Bit with the blinkers is Pole Star. Phoenix Star out of Sugar House is number 3 Pole Star. 2 will be Eleonora. Eleonora was the eventual winner in this race. Calcutta run you're looking at of Eleonora. Foggy condition, and then ultimately ended up winning this race is Eleonora, having run twice 2nd, and in this occasion winner beating shellacking by a margin of 9 lengths is Eleonora. Lettermore out of Nora, rated at 43. Vayu comes in next. Number 4 in the card, Vayu finished on 11th. Laxatena was the winner, whereas number 7, Stravinsky, well, came in and finished on 4th behind Laxatena is Stravinsky. But this horse, Vayu, ended up 11th out of 12 runners, having run 3rd foremost for the journey. Dropped back gradually to end up finishing on in that back bunch, just beating one home is Vayu. Laxatena was the one who ended up winning that race by a margin of a length was Laxatena, and Vayu ended up in that back bunch, rated at 38 from Blinkers Stratford, whereas number 7 in the card, that's Stravinsky, came in from that mid-pack to end up finishing on 4th ultimately, having finished 8th win Scarlet Lady, 4th win Laxatena from Tungster Crossnose Band, rated at 32. Well, 5 will be Eclipse Sun. Eclipse Pulse is the one we have a look at, and number 11 in the card, the Commander. These are the 2 runners. Eclipse Pulse finished on 11th behind See the Light, and 3rd behind Stentorian on the subsequent outing in race number 34 is from Tungster Crossnose Band, rated at 37 is number 5 Eclipse Pulse is late El Asesino, whereas the other runner in this race is number 11 in the card, the Commander, finished on ending up 6th. Well, no form to go by in his previous winter outings is the Commander. Is a Lettermore out of Messalina. Tungster rated at 26 is number 11, the Commander. And 6 will be Basilica. Basilica was the one who finished 3rd on this occasion. Well, yet another runner which has been pretty consistent in his previous occasions, as well as in the fag end of winter as well as the summer run where Basilica ran third out of 10 runners behind Flash is Basilica. Tongue stop rated at 35 is number 6 Basilica. Well, 8 is Sienna Princess, and number 10 also coming up for scrutiny will be Real Happiness. These are the two runners. We go cross two, but Sienna Princess was the one who ran third behind Anzac Parade, and in this occasion, second out of 10 runners. Fortus was the winner, rated at 28 as Sienna Princess. Real Happiness was the one who ran twice second and once fourth, with once 11th behind Connecting Dots in last winter is Real Happiness. In this occasion, ran fourth out of 10 runners. Fortus the winner, rated at 26 is number 10. Real Happiness. Well, we move on to the next runner. That's number 9, Star Serenade. Star Serenade was being produced, and the widest of all was Star Serenade in the silks of yellow. Is Star Serenade. Speaking of which, out of Ukrainian is Star Serenade, who ran 7th out of 9 runners. Night Trader was the one who weaved through in between runners and showed that speed to come and emerge victorious was Night Trader. Star Serenade finished on 7th out of 9 runners, rated at 27 for Tungsten Crossnose Band. And LG Script will be the last runner for the day. What's the script of the super class is LG Script in the silks of white with dark green horseshoe. Finished on 10th, having finished 5th behind Iron King. In this occasion, 10th out of 11 runners. Day's Date is the winner. And LG Script finished on ending up just beating one home on this occasion. From Blinkers Tongue Stop rated at 24 is LG Script. So that's why in the play of today's race. We'll join you tomorrow. Until then, thank you from all of us.